from Michael and Steve, and righty on the way. 1 point clear at the moment, Manchester City, after their 6th consecutive.
Yes, congratulations, Ryan. We can see from the celebrations what this win means to you, but how hard did you have to work for it?
Today it's a big win. When you come here, you know the game is the war, and today I'm proud of the team because this game is very complicated to win. I'm very proud.
What a hit for the winner, scored by you as well. Talk us through that goal.
Sorry?
What a hit for the winner. Talk us through your goal.
It's good. It's for the team because the game is not simple. I'm very proud for my team because the championship is so long. Now come with the team and enjoy.
You did Haaland's celebration as well.
Yeah, all the week we speak with Haaland for when you score, you do this celebration. I'm very happy.
You've had 4 Premier League starts in a row now. How much has that consistency helped with your rhythm?
Sorry.
How much has playing so many games in a row, starting 4 Premier League matches in a row, helped with your rhythm on the pitch?
You know, when the game comes, we need just one thing: win the game and take the point because the championship is so hard, and today is big win.
Well, you are top of the Premier League table now. How does that feel to be top and get Arsenal to come and chase you down?
Yeah. You know, the championship is so long now. The next game is very important for us, and we are ready.
Well done today. You are today's player of the match. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
Well, he looks ready. They look ready because they are on a roll. They've got the momentum. And after that first half, where for the first time, remember, in a year, they didn't have a shot on target in the Premier League, it took them just 3 minutes into the second half to find their feet and find their lead.
It did. It was some good goals today, I felt. This the first of them. And that was the little area that we were speaking about at half-time, and Steve was speaking about in particular, that Manchester City like to exploit. And they've got a few problems here, lads. When Cherki just finds himself in that little gap, you can see they can smell a problem arising, but they don't deal with it.
There's a bit of dysfunction, isn't there? Because Elliot Anderson's jumped and the rest of the team hasn't. And I think if you decide to press whatever area of the pitch, you have to go together. And for very few occasions, Forest just become a little bit open, even on a tight area, and City can be the best in the world exploiting that, as they've done there.
You know, when you look at it, when you do see it, the way that Phil Foden kind of drags Gibbs White, again, we're talking about the margins of mistake. He's not made a massive mistake there, Morgan Gibbs White, but because he kind of empties that hole, and then Cherki comes into it, and then you saw what happens when he passes it through to Reinders. But that's the level what you're dealing with when you play with a City side. You keep them out all half. They haven't had a shot. And then first attack in the second half, their quality just comes through, bam, score.
In the end, City have stuck to their plan of being patient, waiting for the moment to arise, then finding the space and exploiting the opportunity.
Yeah, but their lead lasted just 6 minutes. I mean, how good was this move for Forest to equalise?
Right from the edge of their own box, wasn't it? I mean, a lovely little bit of skill from Gibbs White there, starts it off. And he follows his ball, and the number of players that get forward for Forest really caused City a problem, because there's a knock-on effect then, and we'll see it on the other angle. City actually not too badly off for numbers here. But you look at Gibbs White, you look at the runs that they're making forward. The three defenders there, there are only 2 real, maybe 1 near the referee, but Gonzalez is near Dominguez, so you could argue 4v3. Dominguez doesn't track his runner, and then all of a sudden it turns to 3v2 the wrong way for City.
Yeah, I think when you're defending and you're running back on a counter-attack, if you can't affect the ball, you've got to get as close to the goal as you can, just in case, you know, you're there to pick up the second phase of attack. And if you have a look at when that final pass is made, there's too many City players close to the ball. They're not affecting the ball, but then can't affect the ball in the box. But fair play to Hutchinson. He's doing something that an opposite winger should do, hit the far post. But he got there with a good time and it was a good finish. But you could pick the bones out of both.
And he made the finish look easy as well.
He did make it look easy. The ball came at that nice pace, but he still finished it well. But again, when you look at the City defenders that are coming back, it's interesting what you say there. You've got to be blasting yourself back in there to get organised, because you saw at the end there, you could see O'Reilly with Amari. He had a player in front of him and behind him, and there was enough players coming back to come and deal with that situation. But again, that's where you could look at City and feel that there's frailties. But again, they can still punish you what they do up the other end.
Which they did 7 minutes from the end, from an original deep corner, which, did this cast Forest out a little bit?
I think so, yeah, because I think when you look at what City have got with the quality that City have, you're always going to have a problem with them. Just like you look at this now. I just think that far post. I think they've been doing that all game, haven't they, Steve? Far post.
Whether it's a head down to finish from there, I don't know. But I think the delivery to the far post to create a second contact was part of the plan. There was one just before it that was overhit. You'll see now a lot of deliveries. Teams will either flood the near or far post and they hit them areas. And City have done that with the far post. And yes, it's a good layoff right with the head and a good finish, gone through Morgan's legs. But I think the delivery is part of the plan, personally.
When you look at it as well, Steve, I don't know what happens to Morgan Gibbs-White. For some reason, him and O'Reilly get into a little bit of... And he's still trying to get up, and by the time he gets up, he can't sort his feet out. He's in the way. Maybe the goalkeeper, if he weren't in the way, if he wasn't on the ground, he might have been able to see it, got two hands on it. But again, it's the small margins. But I feel that must have had... You look at them two there now, O'Reilly and Gibbs-White. He's not looking at him. He's gone over, maybe too easy, I don't know. But now he's in the keeper's way. He's in the keeper's way.
They've worked it nicely, Manchester City. I love the finish. I mean, that can go over. 9 times out of 10, that can go over. But you can see his concentration of getting his knee over the ball. It's so easy to keep it down if you concentrate. But when people just get excited, you just hit it and it tends to go over. But concentrate, knee over the ball. And you can still really give it a good smack, but keeping it low. And then when it bounces into the deck, it gives all kinds of problems to the goalkeeper.
That's when people talk about back to the basics, Miles. When I speak to people about when striking, when you're in the box, when there's a lot of bodies about, just go to the basics, the simplicity of what you do. So you get your foot there, you get your knee over it, and you just hit it as hard as you can through those bodies. Don't worry about trying to put it there or there. Get your basics right, and that's exactly what he's done. Top player.
I think the 3 goals today have been good, competent goals. You guys know a bit better than me, but I think you could look at all of them in isolation and say the same thing as what you're saying. Good composure, good technique, good body strength, and committing to the technical action.
But that ultimately is the goal that has got Manchester City an 8th consecutive win in all competitions, temporarily at least. They're top of the table for Pep Guardiola.
Pep, how big do those 3 points feel?
All the kilos I won in a Christmas time and overweight, now today I lose it. Again, I'm fit. What the team created, Sean Dyche again, so that really 3 points. So they're an incredible team. The way they play, but they do it unbelievably. So Igor win all the balls and have a top quality players. This team was a Champions League for 1 or 2 games last season, so it's in European competitions. It's a momentum for the results, but it's a fantastic team, a tough place to come, and a winter time. So we talk a lot about these days, last 2 days with the team. So winter time, Nottingham Forest. Or you are ready. If you are not there today, you don't win that game. And with the mistakes we have done or anything, but the mentality was unbelievable. So, yeah, really pleased again for the guys.
What did you change in the second half? Because that first half, Forest looked so tough to break down, but you managed to get 2 goals in the second half.
Too much players behind the ball. Not in the right pockets, in the right when you break inside, outside, and have to have the chance to create chances, and that is what happened, and it's slightly different. The first we have too much players behind, that was a problem.
You pointed to Pep Lijnders after both of the goals you scored. Had he pointed something out to you? Is there something specific that you were pointing to him for?
He's so good. Pep is so good. He's a top manager. So players like it, sometimes you think he's assistant. No. Maybe I am his assistant. He's a top manager. So we talk in the half time. In the last minutes, you change a little bit the shape to attack a little bit different. And sometimes when you take a decision, it immediately works. You are more exposed to transition. That's why we concede the goal. And but yeah, in general, really pleased.
You wanted to soak up that applause from the City fans. Tijjani Reinders is with us as well, who got the first City goal. Congratulations on the victory there. Just tell us why that one meant so much to you all.
No, it was very important. We know like a lot of clubs suffer here. Nottingham home, it's what I heard, always difficult, and yeah, I felt it as well. But no, very important win, and yeah, we are on the hunt, and
this was a good one.
Just how tough did they make it for you in the first half, especially?
Yeah, they made the spaces really tight, so it was difficult to find the free men in between the lines. And in the second half, we made some changes in our formation, and yeah, we could find the free men more often.
Yeah, what was the message at half-time? Because it looked like the management and the staff obviously rewarded themselves for that, but obviously you took a lot of credit and pride in that goal as well.
Yeah, I had to play up higher on the pitch, so they had more difficulties to choose which play they had to get. And yeah, I think with my goal it was a perfect example to find the free man. And of course, Cherki, he knows those spaces to find, and I could finish that one.
Let's have a look at your goal, Links. As you say, Cherki picked you out. What's it like playing alongside him?
No, very good. Yeah, great player, that's for sure. And very creative, and he finds spaces like this, and yeah, you have to be ready if he gets the ball on that position.
And what do you think when you're going through? Is it just hit the target, or is there a bit more subtlety to it than I'm just giving you credit for?
Yeah, it made me think of the goal I made last season against Inter. It was pretty much the same. Got the ball behind, and yeah, shot it through the legs of the goalie, and yeah, great feeling.
Oh, so the nutmegs was intentional?
No, not especially, but yeah, good goal, good team goal as well.
We saw the passionate applause that the manager was giving the fans at the end there. How are you finding it playing under Pep Guardiola? We all know how intense he is and how much of a perfectionist.
Yes, he is, and no, he makes us all better players. For me as well, now I'm here 4 or 5 months now, I think, and no, you look different at the game, and yeah, it makes me very happy to play this way, and yeah, I want to learn more and more and more.
Yeah, other than today, what are the surprises you found from the Premier League?
Yeah, every game is hard. You can't play games on 70 or 80%. You have to be ready for each team, and yeah, I like it. The intensity is great, and makes you think much faster than normally.
How much are you enjoying all the festive fixtures as well? Because it's a really busy period coming up, but now you're top of the table.
Yeah, no, it's good. And what I said, we are on a hunt, and we want to keep the pressure on Arsenal and make it them as difficult as possible, and we're on a good way.
Thank you so much for coming out to join us. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well done.
Thank you. Well done. Thank you.
You said they're on the hunt, Jolyon, but it's Arsenal on the hunt now as they face Brighton. How much pressure does that now flip onto the Gunners?
Yeah, massive pressure. But again, it's in their hands. So yes, it's a short space of time in regards to hours, how long they'll be on top. But it just keep piling on the pressure. Just keep doing your job, whether you're in the Man City camp or the Arsenal camp, and you'll get your rewards because there's still a huge and lots to play for.
Now let's speak to